But speaking to people is hard, bro. Shut the fuck up. If you have the ability to say hello from your mouth, speaking to people really shouldn't be hard, right? Like, okay, it's scary to say hello to people, but no, just do it. Like, if you don't have a full conversation with everybody you see or everybody you encounter, sure, I understand. What the fuck? But you may be the most introverted guy you ever know. Doesn't matter. If you have the ability to say hello from your mouth, then shit should be easy, right? You walk in the gym, you see some people, you say hello, 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 fist bump, you know? Somebody who works there, you say hello, you know? You get into that social flow, right? You should just be saying hello to everybody you see. Then, right, when you give some fist bumps to people, you get into that social flow. I hear a fly. Then you see a good friend of yours, you know, then it's easy to talk to him, you know. You say just like, how was your day? How was your weekend? What are you training today? Whatever the fuck. You see somebody, you think about what your brain says when you see that person, and you say exactly that. Then you get into that social flow, right? So you walk into the gym, you see somebody who works there, you say hello. Then you see another guy you see often in the gym, you say hello, right? You wave at some people you see from a distance. Then you see somebody you see like almost every day in the gym, you say, hey, everything all right? How are you? Right? What are you training today? Then it becomes a lot easier. Then when you're talking to everybody, eventually you'll walk into the gym and you see like the people you spoke with yesterday and last week, and just it's very easy to talk to everybody then, right? And then when you have the ability to talk to literally everyone, you can go to girls too, right? You just say hello, or even you ask how many sets they have left, or you just say hello, and you'll see whatever the fuck happens. You know, I've done this multiple times. You know, I see some girl do some exercise. I think about like, what the fuck are you doing? Not in a bad way, just like, what exercise is that? I just do, like, you know, I just do this. Like, what are you doing? Or I just do this. You know, like I go work, and I just ask like, what exercise is that? It's not that hard. You just need to break that barrier. Like First Man said, your dream life is behind a very thin wall. You just need to break through that thin wall, and then you just have conversations with everybody. It's really not that hard. You just speak to people, you think about what your brain just says to you when you see people, and you just say what your brain says. You don't say it when it's fucking weird, but you know. For the rest, you just say what the fuck you think at the moment. It's really not that difficult. Really, really not. And then eventually you'll just be that guy who everyone likes because he speaks to everyone. You'll be that guy in the gym who just walks in, fist bumps a few guys, you know, says hello to a few guys, says hello to a few girls, talks about whatever with everybody, and just goes on with his workout and just talks in between his sets, you know, it just has fun in his life. And that's for the gym. Now also in other social events, you can really do it easily. One way to do it even more easily is when you have some alcohol. I'm not saying it's needed, but you know, when you have, it's like way easier. And sure, I still do struggle with this sometimes, but if you do it just often enough, and you just you keep yourself in that flow, I don't see any problems. Like literally. Because the problems start when you start to overthink, right? I have this best friend, my best friend. Sometimes he's a little bit direct, right? So, like we were on the beach, and I am really busy with trying handstands. You know, I'm really like try harding every day to do handstands, to hold them longer, all that stuff. And me and my best friend were on the beach. I see a guy and a fucking hot girl trying handstands, right? So I want to walk over there and just start a conversation about the handstands. And then he says like, calm your ass down, boy. And then I think like, fuck. Then I start to second guess myself and I start to overthink. You should never overthink. And also you should never just let other people control the things you are doing, right? Another situation, me and my best friend again, we're on the beach with two other guys. And there was this girl right next to us. And like it eventually came to the point like I was walking over there to start talking to her, right? And I hear my best friend in the back, like 10 meters behind me, like chill, bro, calm down, bro, you know, like that. And then you immediately start thinking like, shit, is this the right thing to do? Is it weird what I'm doing, you know? But it's just like he's just an annoying little guy, bro. But you shouldn't let those things change what you are doing. Obviously, you are going to think about it more when people are like fucking saying things like that. But it's your best friend. You should not really think too much about what he's saying too, right? So yeah, just do it anyway. When you see someone and your brain generates a sentence, just walk over there and say that sentence. Even if it's stupid, probably. You know, if you're attractive enough, which I don't know if I am, but if you're attractive enough, you're an attractive guy, bro. If you're attractive enough, people will like the conversation. It doesn't really matter what you say, right? So just say stuff. It doesn't really matter, right? So yeah, bro. Really. That's my advice for today. Just go over to the person you want to talk to. With guys, it's easier, but with guys, it's also easier to get into that social flow so you can go to the girl, right? So just talk to everybody you see. You walk out of your door, you see a grandma, just say hello. How is your day? You know, just start a conversation. You never know who you are going to meet. You never know what people will do, you know, what kind of situations you get into, bad or good. It doesn't really matter, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Jamaica. No. But yeah. Is there anything I want to say? I kind of think that's it. I told you to just speak to everyone you see, just say hello, then you can like expand to more words in a sentence, right? Because it's fucking scary, bro, to just talk to people. That's what we're made for, bro. Why otherwise do I have this voice? To fucking oh no. Yeah, maybe I do that sometimes, but why would I have this voice otherwise if it's not to speak to other human beings? They're also just motherfuckers just as weird as you. They're not above you or something. Just go and talk to them, bro. It's not that scary. So I told you to just say hello and then expand in the words you say. Then it's easier to talk to girls too. And it's also easier when you have a little bit of a drink, you know. Yeah, all right. Good luck with this. Really, really go and talk to people now, right? Because you're watching this video and you think, oh, yeah, I'm going to speak to people, you know. And then it leaves your mind already again. And next time you're in the gym, you're just this little fucking guy doing his 3 sets of 8. No. Just fucking talk to people. If that's what you're interested in right now. But if you watched the video until now, I kind of think you're interested in talking to people and especially talking to girls, right? So you're not really focused on anything else. You're really in this social mood. Go ahead and talk to everybody you want to talk to, right? And even if people um reject you or make fun of you, what does it matter? The only thing that matters is you went up there, you got the experience of talking to people and going up to the people you're scared. It's a win-win. These people that will make fun of you will forget it in like 10 seconds, right? Yeah. So yeah, just go ahead and talk to everyone you see. Bye bye.